will be putting a tariff on of approximately 100% on chips and semiconductors. I didn't even tell you that inside. We discussed the concept, so it's a big factor. So 100% tariff on all chips and semiconductors coming into the United States. But if you've made a commitment to build, or if you're in the process of building, as many are, there is no tariff. Okay?
Hello, Mr. President.
You know this gentleman, one of the truly great legends of our time. My book. Before we begin, I'd like to say, I really don't think he'd take it, actually.
We're not meeting to talk about the Epstein situation, and I think the reporter reported needs to get better sources.
Is he hosting some kind of gathering of top advisors this evening to talk about how to respond to the Epstein situation?
I don't know. I could ask you that question. I don't know of it, but I think here's the man right here.
I saw it reported today, and it's completely fake news. We're not meeting to talk about the Epstein situation.
Look, the whole thing is a hoax. It's put out by the Democrats because we've had the most successful 6 months in the history of our country. That's total bullshit, okay?
Has he personally started interviewing Fed candidates yet?
Look, we have some great candidates. It's probably down to 3. He doesn't want the job. He said, do you like this job better?
Yes, sir.
I mean, he was a candidate, but I don't think he'll take it. I really don't think he'd take it, actually. You're going to be doing in Kentucky, Tim?
Mind if I step up?
Yes, please.
This box was made here in the U.S., in California, and this glass comes off the Corning line. It's engraved for President Trump. It's a unique unit of one. It was designed by a U.S. Marine Corps corporal, a former one, that works at Apple now.
That's good. He's done well.
Designed it for you. And the base comes from Utah and is 24 karat gold. And it sits, I'll take the liberty of setting it up.
Wow.
Well, let's see. There we go. Congratulations,
Thank you
Mr.
very much.
President.
It's
Thank you
fantastic.
so much. Today, we're committing an additional $100 billion to the United States, bringing our total U.S. investment to $600 billion over the next 4 years. As a part of this, we're launching Apple's American Manufacturing Program. So we're going to keep making investments right here in America. We're going to keep hiring in America. And we're going to keep building technologies at the heart of our products right here in America. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you.
And this is the largest investment Apple has ever made in America and anywhere else. These investments will directly create more than 20,000 brand new American jobs and many thousands more at the Apple suppliers like Corning, Broadcom, Texas Instruments, and Samsung. Lutnick for being here, wherever you may be. Oh, there you are. Hello, fellas. We're going to be putting a very large tariff on chips and semiconductors. But the good news for companies like Apple is if you're building in the United States or have committed to build, without question committed to build in the United States, there will be no charge.
이번에 이제 우리가 협상 타결을 하면서 이제 반도체나 바이오 이 부분에 있어서는 최혜국 대우 다른 나라에 주는 것과 결코 불리하지 않게 주는 걸로 했기 때문에
우리 삼성전자나 하이닉스 반도체가 100% 관세 맞는 일은 없을 거다.
예,
이렇게
그렇습니다.
이해하면 되죠, 제가.
Even though you're building and you're not producing yet in terms of the big numbers of jobs and all of the things that you're building, if you're building, there will be no charge. If for some reason you say you're building and you don't build, we add it up, it accumulates, and we charge you at a later date, you have to pay, and that's a guarantee. So that's a big statement, and I think the chip companies are all coming back home.
The president wants a made in the USA iPhone. What are the chances that you can actually make that happen? Can you
The
make
whole thing is
here?
just the final assembly that you're focused on. And that will be elsewhere for a while. Well, if you look at the bulk of it, we're doing a lot of the semiconductors here. We're doing the glass here. We're doing the Face ID module here. And so there's a ton of it. And we're doing these for products sold elsewhere in the world.
The whole thing is set up at other places, and it's been there for a long time. So in terms of the cost and all, but I think we may incentivize him enough that one day he'll be bringing that. He's coming back. I mean, Apple's coming back to America. I want to thank Tim Cook. He's a great, great man, a visionary, a businessman, just about every quality he can have other than athleticism. I don't know about that. I'm looking at him. I'm not 100% sure about you. You're a good athlete. I'll bet you're pretty good. I think he's good at everything.
You mentioned that the tariffs are bringing in a ton of external revenue. You've opened up markets, the EU, Japan, South Korea, many others. How much growth can we expect in the economy now that this model of yours is sort of beginning to really take off?
Well, I think the growth is going to be unprecedented. I think we're going to have growth that's unbelievable. Now, remember, we're building and just starting to build a lot of these incredible plants. We have tremendous energy jobs, and the energy, as you know, we're booming with energy. And that's why the gasoline prices are down. The costs are down. But I watched this group of people on CNN and MSDNC too, the same thing, where they say, well, costs have gone up. Costs haven't gone up, they've gone down. I'm telling you, the thing that's gone up is stock prices, and success of our country. Our country is really, really doing well, successful, yes.